Hey, what's up, everybody? Tommy Meyer here. Welcome to this emergency episode of Tommy Tonight. You guys remember impeachment? Try and think back before the protests, before coronavirus, before the primaries and Obamagate, scandal of the century. Back when we were all so wide-eyed and full of hope for this new decade. Well, to refresh your memory, Trump had a phone call with Ukraine's president. A phone call that was so perfect that aides decided to hide it on a secure server. I'm guessing because they were afraid that after hearing the phone call, Americans would be so intimidated by its perfection that we would refuse to make any more phone calls ourselves. Anyway, a whistleblower revealed the existence of the phone call in which Trump pressures Ukraine to investigate the Bidens while holding up military aid in a White House meeting. The House of Representatives impeached him over it, and then it went to a trial in the Senate. And that is where this man comes in. John Bolton, Johnny B. You see, Bolton was supposed to testify that Trump directly tied military assistance to the investigation of the Bidens. But he was blocked from testifying by Senate Republicans. And now I know what you're thinking. Yes, they blocked his mustache from testifying too. They thought of everything. The rest is history, of course. Trump was acquitted, and he's still president. But Bolton's back, baby. And he's bolting back into the national conversation. See, after months of delays, Bolton is set to publish his new tell-all book, The Room Where It Happened, next week. But reporters got an advance copy of the book today, and like most books, it does not make Trump look good.
Clifford, the big red dog.
Now, not only does the book directly link the Ukraine aid to investigations into the Bidens, it says that this is not the only time Trump has used the powers of the presidency for personal political gain. According to Bolton, it was obstruction of justice as a way of life, which, unlike being gay, actually is a choice. The book says that Trump linked tariff talks with China to his own political fortunes, pleading with Xi to buy more soybeans to ensure that he would win re-election. He badgered Bill Barr to prosecute John Kerry for violating the Logan Act.
Anyone who violates Wolverine should be prosecuted.
He was willing to intervene into investigations into Turkish and Chinese companies as a favor to the dictators that he liked. And he would mimic dictators, saying of reporters, these people should be executed. Yikes. So Hillary Clinton was wrong. Trump is not Putin's puppet. He's his parrot. At least we know who's going to play him in the biopic. No obstruction! No obstruction! No collusion! It's sad! Oh no. Is Gilbert Gottfried reading Trump tweets going to become a thing? Only if I make it a thing. I will. Now, Trump also allegedly said that Xi should keep building the concentration camps for the Uyghurs, and that it was exactly the right thing to do. So, there you have it. Donald Trump. Not a Nazi, but pro-concentration camp. But Bolton assures us that Trump is still very much anti-concentration. According to the book, intelligence briefings were a waste of time since much of the time was spent listening to Trump instead of Trump listening to the briefers.
I read this great book, okay? It's got this dog, he's as big as a house. His name's Clifford. He's red.
But the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop, the mwah of this book has to be this passage. According to Bolton, Trump was ignorant of even basic facts. We already knew that. For example, he didn't know that Britain was a nuclear power, and he asked if Finland was part of Russia. So that's where we are. It's 2020. And Sarah Palin saying she can see Russia from her home is not the stupidest thing that a Republican has said about Russia. Not even close, actually. And by the way, in case you think that I'm enjoying this, I can assure you that I am not, okay? In fact, I am not enjoying this so much that I'm going to pour myself a little glass of sadness champagne to drown my sorrows. Ugh, I'm so sad. Ugh, can't believe this. Ugh. Man. Why? This is serious. This is very serious. Now, of course, Trump has responded already to reports about the book, tweeting, "Wacko! Wacko John Bolton's exceedingly tedious New York Times book," you thought I was going to forget, "is made up of lies and fake stories. Said all good things about me in print until the day I fired him. A disgruntled, boring fool who only wanted to go to war. Never had a clue. Was ostracized and happily dumped. What a dope." So, is any of this true? That seems to be the big question. Well, the Trump administration seems to think so, since they are actually suing Bolton to delay publication of the book, claiming that it contains highly classified information. But according to the AP, inaccurate information cannot be classified, so saying that it's classified is a tacit admission that the allegations are accurate. Oh my God, do you guys know what this means? Nothing Trump's ever said is classified. We get to hear it all. I don't think I'm ready. This is not for kids. Will this mean anything come November? Will this affect the election? Who the hell knows? It's been a crazy year, and who knows what's going to happen in the next 5 months between now and then. But I do know one thing, that if Trump's reelected, he'll be the first president to be impeached twice. 3 more and he gets a free impeachment. All right, that's all the time I got for you tonight. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with a new episode, I don't know, someday. I'm going back to work, so I got a new schedule and got to kind of fit things in. So I'm maybe going back to Wednesdays, but I'll keep y'all updated. In the meantime, have a good night. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think of my videos by commenting down below. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to me on the YouTube or share this with a friend. The possibilities are 3. Good night.